Howdy y'all, it's your boy the White Rabbit coming to you saying, hey, we got a cool production if you're willing to stay. We got an old Outback here that we're gonna put some TLC into. Why don't you stay and we'll talk about it, and I'll show you what it done. We got this smashed up girl for dirt cheap, so we figured we'd get her running. Now by this point, the engine was already out of the vehicle. I had taken it out and disassembled it in the nearby tool shed. Now you're never gonna believe it, but this is exactly how the heads looked when they came off. It's as if he took an angle grinder to it. So I decided it's probably best, but let's take it apart, put new seals in there, clean up the valves, and assemble the engine as a whole with new seals and gaskets. Gotta clean up all 16 valves, make sure they're ready for assembly, get all the carbon deposits off there, make them look all purty, nice and smooth. Trying to show the contrast of what it looks like where I wired brushed and where I did not. This is of course only one pass. And here's what the finished product looks like. Now if you're a machinist, you've got to look away for this part. This is some backwoods hillbilly redneckery going on. It's time to lap the valves. We got to make them look really good and make sure that we get the seats so that they're set and sealing well. Just lock the jimmy rig device in a chuck, spin her gently, make sure you don't go hog wild, and you should clean her up pretty good with a couple passes in no time. Now that's what we're looking for right there. A nice cleaned up place for that valve to sit on. And if you're wondering, this is what it looks like from the other side. Once you've done this process to the full head, you're then ready to wash. You can set up, get her all cleaned up. Huh, crazy. Still no engine. It's time to get everything lubed up so we can get all the springs and valves set with all the retainers in place. Make sure everything's safe and sound for a good stable ride. This process can take some time. Try to stay organized and not drop anything. It's very easy to drop the very small items. So we're getting prepared to put the valve stem seals in. The valve stem seals come with this plastic tool. What I suggest is taking that and throwing it right away. So we're going to lube up the seal, start it, and then we'll tap it in gently with our seal driver. And then luckily we get to do it to all 16 valves. Okay, we got one head done with all the seals in. Time to put some valves in. We did get the heads machined and decked locally. We got new valve stem seals going in. We lapped all the valves. Everything should be sealed up. The cam boxes did seem fine. It doesn't end there. Now it's time to update everything and seal up the engine as a whole. Here we go. The car had been leaking for some time, so we had to clean up that area. So I decided to blast the engine bay. This part was really fun. I really enjoyed this part. Got to get all the tools set up, bring the engine hoist, and bring over the engine. Well, I can't believe it. It's finally time to hang it. Been waiting for quite some time. Very eager at this point. For good measure, we're going to update the rear main seal, so we're going to clean the area and get it ready for the new guy. Alrighty, so we're hanging. Soon we'll be stabbing it in. We're in. Time to set up all the systems and make sure that everything is double checked. And it's finally time for fluids, my favorite time. With just a little time, some parts, and a dirty old car, you can fix her up nice.
Okay, you ready? There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna fire up for the second time since I've owned it. This time with all updated parts. So far so good. She hasn't blown up yet. We gotta put some highway miles on her, make sure she's roadworthy.
What do you think? Let's go.
Well guys, it's been a very long time since I've done anything video production wise, so I appreciate you checking this out. Much love, chicken grease, and peace out y'all. I hope you have a great year. It's been fun. Your boy the White Rabbit saying peace out.